Yo guys, it's Chris back with Palmer Aquatics. Today we're going to be doing a product review. This is the Hygger Aquarium Water Changer. Water changers have been a staple in the aquarium hobby because it enables us to do water changes easier. The old style was to use buckets, but now we have this nifty device that we can hook up to our water faucet. We can remove water from our aquarium and just hit the switch, and then we can add new water. It's amazing. And for the most part, two brands only have been dominating the aquarium water changers. They have the Siphon and the Aquarium. So I'm kind of excited to do a review on a different brand. To simplify this, an aquarium water changer essentially has two ends. You have the siphon end, and then you have the hose, and then you have the end that connects to your water faucet. And the magic sauce to the entire aquarium water changer is this weird valve. This is the siphon end right here that we're hooking up. This is the part that kind of takes water. It removes it from your aquarium, and it enables you to kind of siphon and clean the gravel slash substrate. The most complicated part of the entire aquarium water changer is this valve in itself. If you have a generic kitchen faucet, it should hook right up to it, but I do see a lot of people having issues hooking it up to their faucet. Chances are what you're going to have to do is go to your hardware store and just bring what you need with you, and they're going to get you hooked up as far as fittings. If you have a generic faucet like you can see here, essentially all you have to do is unscrew this little insert and you're ready to hook this up. Little piece of advice: when hooking up this valve to your faucet, just be careful because the threads are plastic, and when you strip out those plastic threads, that's when this piece is no good. When a person spends more money on an aquarium water changer, sometimes the fittings are made of brass, and that is a big deal just because we're going to be disconnecting this every single time we want to do water changes. That's not to say that this is going to happen with you. I just want to advise, be very careful. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've screwed up a lot of threads on these things. So now that we've hooked up the valve to the faucet, we are now ready to put the siphon end into the aquarium. And there's really no way you can screw this up. Just literally throw it in the fish tank. Try not to have it just like sitting in the substrate because obviously it could suck up gravel or sand. So what we're going to do now is figure out which way the switch is to where we're going to be sucking water out of the aquarium. And essentially all we're going to do is just kind of test it. So as you can see, we are pulling water through the hose right now. And now I'm going to gravel vac, and this is how you would do an aquarium water change. As you remove the water from the tank, you are also doing a gravel vac. Two birds with one stone. This is like the best way to clean an aquarium. And now that we're done removing water from the aquarium, all you do is hit the switch like so, and you can see it is now water's coming out of the hose, and this is how we fill the aquarium. It's a great device. This Hygger Aquarium Water Changer is an amazing product. If you've been using buckets, this is going to be great for you because you don't have to haul buckets of water anymore. And when you're done using the Hygger Aquarium Water Changer, all you have to do is disassemble everything you set up. That means removing this valve from your sink. It gets kind of annoying removing it every single time, if I'm being honest, and sometimes the little fittings get stuck inside your faucet. All I do is just grab a pliers and just try to be as gentle as I can. You can also buy like brass inserts to kind of replace some of these plastic pieces if they break down the road. Little piece of advice, that's a great thing to do. So here I'm just assembling the valve itself and just removing everything. Sometimes when you remove the insert in your faucet, like it can kind of screw up the water flow on your faucet. Your loved one may be kind of wondering what's going on because sometimes that little insert gets sand in it. There's just a lot of variables that you're going to have to get used to. But yeah, this valve actually originated from the waterbed industry, so it's kind of a cool fact. And if you don't want to use the insert that goes into your sink, you can also attach it to a garden hose hookup. A lot of people utilize that garden hose hookup just because it's a lot easier. Maybe you want to hook it up to the outside of your house. The only downside to that is it's cold water. And this also came with the water changer itself. It's kind of like a weird fitting that you put on the end of a siphon. I would call it a precision siphon tool. I don't know. So setting up the Hygger water changer was super easy, and I went through all that in the video. My personal review on this product is actually pretty good. I'm sort of a diva when it comes to like these devices because I've used all of them. You know, the Siphon, the Aquarium water changer. And the biggest setback to cheaper water changers is that the quality in like the hose isn't there. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the silicone hose that Hygger sent with this. So, and usually the water changers come with like a stupid generic siphon. This one is actually pretty nice. It has the valve right here, which I really like, and it also has the screen. Some of them don't come with the screen. So I gotta say that even though this is a newer product on the market, I think this is gonna do very well in the hobby. So I give it probably 5 stars just because the quality's there, the price point is there, and like everything is there. So I would say maybe the only thing missing that you're going to run into or have an issue with is the valve that attaches to your faucet. Some of those plastic threads are going to wear out, but that's inevitable, you know what I mean? Because you're uninstalling it and installing it. So maybe just look for a brass insert. I know they sell them. What you could even do is hijack it and buy one from the Python setup, because those are actually brass. So guys, without further ado, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section. Are you thinking about buying one of these? Did you already buy it? Are you thinking about setting this up and you're just looking for a help guide? Hopefully I was of some help to you. So yeah, please subscribe and hit up the comments.